Buck arrived a little late. Buck arrived a little late to breakfast today. It's a little past 11. Yeah. Oh, here, baby. You try to find me? And he tried to find me. He came on my side again. Because I called him this morning. He wasn't here. So I went to go throw out the trash. I ate breakfast. And then I came back out. What happened? It's okay. I know, baby. It's wind. That's the wind. I know. It's okay. You're okay. Buck does not like wind at all. At all. Oh, now I'm nice and full, which is good because when I first came out, I didn't eat breakfast and I was calling him and he didn't come. So I was like, you know what, let me go inside, eat breakfast and come back out. And then I found him on my side. I was like, what are you doing? And then he tries to find me. Hey, baby, come on, it's okay. And now he's just paying attention because I heard my neighbors talking before. So I don't know if that's what he's listening to. I don't hear them anymore. It's really windy out today. Windy, windy. And a little nippy. It's a little cold in the air. It's okay, baby. Come here. You're okay. He just needs a little time to realize that's just the wind. Okay. Good boy. He's such a good boy. Yesterday, I was petting him after his dinner, and he was trying to rub his antlers on me, and I kept yelling at him. I was like, no, no. I was like, you don't do that. Right, Buck? What were you doing yesterday? You were being a crazy boy? So around this time is when he starts acting a little crazy. You enjoying your peanuts? You enjoying your mixed peanuts? They taste so yummy. And he has no ticks on him, thank God. I think hopefully now the cold air, like the cold mornings and cold nights, hopefully that kills all the ticks. Like it makes them disappear. Because I heard sometimes ticks, they survive through some of the winter. You want apples? You want apples? Here. You want me to put in your bucket? I'll put in your bucket. What happened? What's that? It's okay. My sister-in-law just came up the driveway. You okay? Well, thank God now you're on your side, because if she would have seen you on our side, she would have been like, what the heck is going on? Okay. She just got home. Oh my God, it's so windy today. It's okay, baby. You're okay. I promise you, you're okay. I got him a cup of acorns as well, but I don't like putting the acorns with the apples, because then I feel like he doesn't get to enjoy, I want him to enjoy his apples first, and then I'll put the acorns in there. Right? But so funny, recently, the past couple days, I noticed if I call Buck and he's not at the spot and I go inside for a few minutes, I'm like, okay, you know what, let me go inside for 15 minutes and then I'll come back out. I always find him back on my side. I think my in-laws are outside. I hear talking. You're okay, Buck. Eat your apples, baby. Did you eat your apples? Come here. And you have a leaf in here. Okay. So he has his apples, his corn. I got his acorns. He ate his peanuts, but I'm sure he's gonna clean the floor once he's done with his apples. You're okay, baby. It's okay. Go eat apples. You're okay. You're okay, Buck. Baby, you're okay. It's okay, big boy. Yeah, if anybody like around the area talks loud, this is what he does. He'll look. Which I don't blame him, you know. He's always on guard, which he should be. That's one thing me and my husband, we never want him to lose that instinct, you know, of always being on guard. I never want him to lose that. I only tell him it's okay when I know like my in-laws are outside, but like when the neighbors are out and stuff, I just stay quiet and let him listen. Because I know my in-laws, nobody's going to bother him, you know. But once he checks it out, that he sees it's okay, he goes back to eating. But I like that he's always on guard. Like, I kind of want him to always be on guard. Like, my husband was like, don't ever let him lose that instinct. You don't want him to lose that instinct and think everybody's okay. Like, you know, everybody's okay. Like, for him, it's like okay to be around, you know, all those noises and peoples. So, I like that he always looks, right? You always look. My big boy. Mommy loves you. For your apples? Here. Look what I got. Here, baby. I got all your favorites. Now you ate all your apples. Now you can have that. And he dropped the apple out of his mouth. It fell right there. I'm sure he's going to eat that when he's done. If not, a squirrel will take it. Usually the squirrels, they grab the apples that Buck drops. So at least they have a little snack too. I don't see Thumper, and I didn't see Thumper this morning, like when I first came out. So I don't know. Maybe Thumper is like still in his home. Oh, finally the wind calmed down. I love the way his antlers look so clean. Since like all those times that I scrubbed them, I must have really gave them a good scrubbing. Because now they always look clean. They don't look dirty anymore. Because right before I painted them, what was it, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago when I painted them, they were dirty. Like while I was putting the paint on them, they had dirt on them and stuff. But then when I started scrubbing the paint off of it, like, you know, days later, now they look so clean and shiny. They look so like, so clean. They look nice and clean. He's doing good. You're doing good, my big boy. And you have no ticks on you today, which is a good thing. Thank God. And I put water in that bowl, and leaves are falling, so it's water in the leaf. So the squirrels and the chipmunks don't have a little surprise in their water bowl. I filled up his water already. It's nice and filled up. He has fresh water. Right? You got fresh water, my big boy? Thank God I lured him back like on this side before my sister-in-law. Because I don't, right now that he's like going into rut, I don't want him on our side when my in-laws are outside. Because I don't know how he's going to react, you know? And I don't want him trying to hurt them or anything. So I get a little nervous when he's on our side. And I'm not outside. I'm like, oh God. Like, once I came outside and I seen him on outside, I was like, what are you doing there? I was like, let's go. Go back home. You know, if he does it at night, I don't care because nobody comes outside at night. You know, everybody will all stay in. So if he comes out late at night and comes on outside and wants to, like, you know, walk around and munch on some of the bushes, that's fine. But in the daytime, I get nervous when he comes outside. Because sometimes my in-laws, their dogs have a habit of, like, you know, walking in front of the house. And I don't know if they were to see him in front of the house, like, you know, in front of, like, you know, on our side. I don't know. You know, dogs are unpredictable too. We don't know. Dogs have a habit of running up to other animals, running, like, you know, barking at them. So I get nervous with that because I know Buck won't handle that too well. Like, he'll try to defend himself and he would probably try to kick the other animal or with his antlers. So I get a little nervous where I don't want him hurting anybody or any animal, you know? Especially like a domesticated animal. Like, that would break my heart. Right? You're not a nuisance. Right? You're a good boy. Right? You're a good boy. I think you're a good boy, Buck. You're smart, too. You're a smart boy. You're a smart boy and a good boy. And it was funny, too, because this morning while I was waiting for him, I was like collecting more acorns for the other bucket, for his acorn stock bucket. So I'm filling up little by little. It's getting filled up. Because like I said, every day acorns are falling. But he's a good boy. Yesterday he was getting a little rowdy, like after his dinner and after the dinner video. He kept trying to rub his antlers on me and I was like, no. I was like, you're not gonna do that. So around this time is when he gets a little crazy, that I do gotta, like, you know, be careful and be cautious around him. Because Buck is a good boy, but then again, you know, when they go into rut, you know, the wild instinct in them, sometimes they probably can't control it. Right? Right? You gonna go eat corn? Go eat corn. Probably has to, yeah, see, he ate his peanuts and now he's going back to his corn bucket. But now it's so funny because he's starting, I find that so funny how he jumps over to like try to find me. I feel like he tries to find me. So, right? You try to look for me. Now he's eating his corn, I'm assuming. Whatever acorns are left in there. I just hope he doesn't jump over this afternoon. Like when my brother-in-laws, they come because they have children. Like I pray to God, like he doesn't come on outside. But I'm sure once they come up the driveway, you know, they make a lot of noise. The kids make noise, so I don't expect him to jump over. Especially that he's filling himself up now. He won't pop up anymore till like 4:35 now. He won't come. Right? He'll probably come this afternoon around, if he leaves corn, if he doesn't eat all his corn now, he'll definitely come back around 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock to like eat his corn. But he'll come back looking for me around 4:30, 4:40, around 5 o'clock, like that. That's when he comes looking for me, because that's usually the time that I come to the spot. But today's Sunday dinner, so it's going to be hard for me to feed him at 4:30, because that's the time I eat dinner with everybody. So today I'm going to have to feed him at 5, like 5:15, like that. Which I wanted to feed him a lot earlier. You know, I'm trying to feed him at 4:30. But sometimes it's hard. Because by the time I eat dinner or get things done, it's like almost 5 o'clock again. But it's okay. As long as I know that, you know, he's here and he's doing good and I feed him and everything, I'm happy. That's what makes me happy, to know that he's doing good. Right? And you're still here. I think he just ate, yep, he ate the apple that he dropped. Yeah, that was the apple that probably flew out of your mouth. That's why he likes eating the apples on his own, because he could throw so many apples in his mouth. I sit down and he goes back to his corn bucket. He's too funny. He's like, all right, my mom's now, she's not leaving, so I'm going to go back to continue eating. The first video that I'm gonna be posting before this video is gonna be him on our side, on my side. And the video is probably gonna be a little bit of everywhere, because I was trying to, like, I was holding his apples, the peanuts on one hand, and then I had the phone on the other hand, like, you know, with the camera zoomed out. So I was trying to then eventually zoom the camera back in. So that first video is probably gonna be a little bit of a messy video. But I just want to show you guys how he's been coming on my side looking for me. It's so funny. Because he just stands there and keeps looking at my window and looks at the door. So that's how I know he's coming on my side looking for me. He's probably like, where is she? Where is she with my breakfast? But I called him earlier. I called him around 10:20. Like, I was outside from like 10 to 10:30, literally. A half hour just sitting here calling him, waiting 10 minutes, 15 minutes, then calling him again. And he didn't pop up. So I was like, you know what? Let me go inside. Let me go eat breakfast. And then I'll come back out. And then, of course, he's here. I hear a whole bunch of motorcycles right now. See, Buck doesn't get scared when he hears too much, like, street noise, like traffic, like car noise. Because he knows he's safe, like, here. Especially at the spot over here. This is where he's the most comfortable, is right here at the spot. Right, my big boy? You're so comfortable here and so happy. Right? Yeah. You're so happy. That's what I gotta tell. Now he's gonna go take his walk. This is what he does when he's done eating now. That's how I know he's going into rut, because when he's done eating, he starts like, you know, going for his walks. And his glands by his legs, they're starting to get dark. And that's what I remember my friend that's a hunter telling me to look out for when he starts going into rut. Let me see. I can't show you guys right now because his legs are kind of closed. But you see it's kind of dark a little bit, that dark spot. That means he's like into rut. Right now, he's actually into rut, believe it or not. And I could tell because his neck is getting swollen. If you guys look at my videos from, I say, a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, his neck was much skinnier. Now he looks like more thicker. So that's another way that I started figuring out, like he's going into rut. So, you know, I got to be careful. But in the daytime, he's good. Like the mornings, he behaves so well, so calm, like this. For some reason, in the evenings, right after his dinner, is when he gets a little crazy, I noticed. Not with me, but like sometimes a little bit with me. Like he tries to rub his antlers on me, and I'm like, no. I'm like, what are you doing? Like I start yelling at him, I tell him no, because, you know, I got to be stern with him too. I can't always like baby him and be like, oh, I love you. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, this, you know, sometimes it's like, you know, it's like, even like with my dog, for example, if my dog misbehaves, I yell at her and I'm like, no, don't do that. So I've been doing that with him. And thank God, like once I start saying no, like the word no, and I start screaming at him, tell him, don't do that. None of that. We're not going to have none of that. Like he actually behaves, like he backs up. So even my husband told me, my husband's like, make sure you're stern with him. Don't always baby talk him. Like, he's like, be stern with him because he's going into rut. Like, you got to kind of show him who's boss, even though he's a wild animal. I was like, yeah, I know. Because I feel like Buck will try to walk all over me. I know it. All animals do. Literally, even my dog walks all over me. So I can't have this big boy walking all over me. No. But guys, I will be back later this evening with Buck's dinner video. Thumper didn't show up. I don't see Thumper. Thumper's usually at that spot, but I don't see Thumper. So maybe Thumper's sleeping or taking a walk. Who knows? Because it was pretty cold this morning. So maybe he's just like hibernated in his little hole somewhere. But I will be back later this evening. I hope everybody has a great Sunday. And we will be back later. Ciao for now.